Hey there, it's Colleen Flanagan, Mind, Body, Wisdom expert, master dowser, and author of this best-selling book on Amazon, Fearless, Accurate Dowsing. I want to talk today about people who are afraid to swallow pills. And this comes because earlier this week I was eating my vitamins and a vitamin C got stuck in my throat and I started freaking out and panicking, and then I was having a difficult time swallowing any other vitamins. It was like, oh my God, what if that happens again? That's how crazy our brains work sometimes. And maybe you're thinking because I'm in my 70s, and you could very well be right. But I think I've been like this most of my life. So I think a couple of years ago, a friend and I were talking, and she said, my daughter can't take pills. And it's like she always has to have those really expensive liquid vitamins and everything. She can't even swallow an aspirin. So the first thing I thought of was this. This is how I trick myself into swallowing pills. I love pie, especially pecan pie. And you know, pecan pie is all lumpy and chunky. No matter how much you chew on it, you still got those lumps. Well, what I do is, when I'm swallowing a pill, and I just sort of feel like, uh-oh, it's not going to go down. It's not going to go. And start that little panic rising up, which grows bigger and bigger. I start thinking, no, it's a big mouthful of pecan pie, and I'm washing it down with a big old cup of coffee or tea. And you know what? That pill goes right down. So you might want to try that, or share it with a loved one who's having problems swallowing pills. The second reason you may have problems, or a loved one has problems swallowing pills, as my friend's daughter did, is you got something caught in your throat and you choked to death. Now this happened to me in 2 past lives, both in Rome, in those ancient times where they're laying around on their loungers, like eating all kinds of food and everything, and of course, knowing me, I was probably poisoned, but that's another story. The quickest, easiest way to get rid of past life fears is just to clear them out of your governing vessel meridian while you're talking about it. You've probably seen me do this in the other videos. Governing vessel meridian, by talking about what is bothering you and stimulating the governing vessel meridian, those fears, those anxieties go away. It's so simple and so easy. Governing vessel meridian runs from the bottom of your torso all the way up your spine, comes down here, down the center. These endpoints here. Do you ever notice when we're like really thinking about something, or we might be worried, we just sort of go like this? I don't know. We're stimulating the governing vessel meridian endpoints. It's just like a natural reaction. I think our subconscious mind knows that's how you get rid of fear, or cleanse your mind so you can focus on something. So all you got to do is just follow along with me, this really quick exercise. And I'm going to do the arcing motion like this, which also clears the governing vessel meridian. This is better if you don't have a good range of motion, your shoulders, you got some pain or something like that. You can also spin your hand to the left to create a cleansing vortex. Or if you got a necklace, you could spin that to the left, or a pendulum, whatever you like. Your intention is what makes things work right doing this kind of work. So, I now release my fear and terror that I'm not safe and the bad times are never going to end, and I'm going to choke to death like I did in 1 or 2 past lives. Any of my past lives. They didn't know about the Heimlich maneuver back then, right? Like when I carked it in Rome before Christ was born. I release my fear and terror, it's going to happen again. I release my awful fear that I'm not safe swallowing pills because they've gotten caught in my throat in the past. But you know what? Our past does not equal our present or our future. We can always change things. It's quantum physics. What we focus on, we get more of. So let's clear out this fear that we can't swallow pills anymore, or one might start to go down and then it gets stuck somewhere and you can feel it dissolving and you're drinking a gallon of water and all this shit. I know you've been there. Don't deny it. I release my fear and terror. I can't swallow pills. I never will be able to. I've never been able to. Yes, you can, because guess what? The friend's daughter I told you about, she swallows pills. No problem at all. Vitamins, of course, and aspirin as needed, or whatever, ibuprofen. As I release these fears, I feel safe again. Whew! I feel relieved. And if, God forbid, something happens and gets stuck in your throat, like even a piece of food or something, or did you ever swallow your saliva and it goes down the wrong pipe and you're like, choking on your saliva like an old person, thinking, oh my God, I don't want to be found dead on the floor, choking on my own saliva. That's a terrible way to go. The way to go is with a bunch of Chippendales dancers, and I won't go into details about that, but as you do, you know. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, keep clearing until you feel 100% your fear of choking to death or swallowing a pill or trying to swallow a pill and it not going down right and causing choking and panic and everything. I know, I've been there. Once you feel like, no problem, I'm not afraid anymore, it should be good to go. All the past fears are cleared, the past life fears. You might, again, start choking on like a piece of food or something like that, some popcorn getting stuck in your throat, and you may cause another layer of fear to come up. Just clear it just like this. That's all you got to do. So you got it. Thank you so much for putting up with my craziness. I was feeling a little wacky today, and I don't even know why. Maybe because I almost died earlier this week, and now I'm fine because I didn't choke on that pill because I remembered to pretend it was pecan pie. Peace out. I love you so much. Thank you for your comments and your suggestions, and let me know any other videos you'd like to see. Namaste. Get 10 free chapters of my Fearless Accurate Dowsing book on my website, emorescue.com. There's also links to all my Amazon books and other interesting information. Thank you.